Didn't already know, we smashed the daily knockout tournament a couple of days ago, about 5 days ago now, and we qualified for weekend league. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what team I use for weekend league, and yeah, basically just what players play well, what players play not as good, and yeah, just basically ins and outs of my FUT Champs team. So start off with the formation, and as usual, I'm going for 4-3-3, and I'm just going to go for the normal variation one. So let's get up now. And there we go. However, in game I do tend to go to 2 centre mids in a cam. So in there, we've got a beastly goalkeeper. This guy is literally so insane in weekend league, it's unreal. And I'm talking about Kasper Schmeichel. He's even bagged himself a goal. I think that's not a penalty. But in terms of this card, I've got him untradeable, obviously. But I wouldn't have gone out and bought this card. And 6'1", decent size, decent height. Hey, you've got the coins, you get this guy. I'm not sure about his normal card, but that's a better alternative to Edison. Left back, very controversial. Again, another Team upgrade pack because we're low-key addicted. Tagliafico. So, he's just a really good left back, man. I mean, 90 pace, stats are pretty decent, and he's played 50 games for the club. Generally, he's probably the best left back I've used on the game. I've used Alaba, I've used Alba. I think I've even used Roberto Carlos. He comes close to Roberto Carlos, man. And for me, that guy at left back is honestly one of the best fullbacks in the game. Now, moving on to the right back position. We got Coleman. Again, you may be thinking, 800 coins, it's just Coleman, man. But that guy, again, he literally is insane in weekend league, man. He's been doing bits for me. And again, a very debatable right centre back. We got Roy Keane. I mean Michael Keane. When we're talking, we got Michael Keane. And talking about stats, I mean his height is pretty decent, 6'3". However, stats looks awful. But I'm telling you, this guy, the amount of slide tackles he's done, which has actually saved me goals, is unreal. And his partner, Marcus Rojo, is even better than Keane. Marcus Rojo, honestly, he's better than Bailly, he's better than Smalling, he's better than everyone else centre back wise at Man United. And in terms of the Premier League, he's definitely one of my favourite centre backs. In fact, he probably is my favourite centre back, other than probably Inform Aspilicueta. For me, Rojo is class. Keane is very good for his price. However, he isn't one of the best in the Premier League, but he's absolutely insane. Centre mids, we got a wide range here. So we've got Pereira, I think that's his name. Again, mainly got him for chemistry. And what I did tend to do at the start of weekend league is sub him off under the bench. But for some reason, this guy in the past few games has been banging long shots in with 66 shooting. It's like Bakayoko scoring from 50 yards out, man. But on numerous occasions. And yeah, I mean, I've only played 4 games with him. That's because I submitted his old card to an SBC. I didn't want to go on the market and buy another card. But this guy, it says 0 goals scored, obviously. But he's honestly a tank. He's very cheap and he links with my left back. So that's why I've got him in there. Next 2 centre mids, we've got Kante. And we've got Tolisso. So Kante I've had for about a month and a half now. And I think he's a bit overrated, man. I probably only got him in there because he's a good centre mid. However, I think he's 150k, 100k. I wouldn't purchase him for over 80,000 coins. He's good, but he's not that good, man. I definitely prefer Tolisso. Tolisso, I proper do recommend. He's got himself an inform. His stats are pretty much, in terms of goals and assists, very similar to Kante's, but he just got a bit less assists and obviously a lot less games played, by about 100. So he's a very beastly card. Again, this team will bang in long shots from anywhere on weekend league, I'm telling you. Kante, again, I'll probably say he's the second best in midfield. Tolisso, definitely my favourite midfielder in the team. Left wing, we've got a bunch of options. So we've got Son, we've got Mane, and we've got Buffal. However, it's got to be Son, man. Again, another Team League upgrade. He's a mad card. You could use this guy at striker, you could use him at left wing, you could even play him at centre mid, and he's still beastly. The amount of times I played him on the wing, sweat it into the box, easy tapping, and that's a goal 1-0 up. And on the other wing, we could go for Mohamed Salah, however, we'll get no chemistry to Tolisso. So we've got Mbappe. Again, another Team of the Week upgrade pack, man. I've used 4 Team of the Week upgrade packs in this team, and its stats not too great as in goals scored and assists, But again, he's a great card. He's probably a lot better at striker. Both my wingers and my striker can't easily all three play at striker. However, I do tend to use Mbappe on the wing because a camera cut out, and basically at striker we've got Leroy Sané, the Player of the Month edition. So originally it was a left mid card, we converted it to a left wing, and I thought, you know what, this card would be pretty sick at striker. So we put him at striker, and he's a very clinical striker. So yeah, at least at the end of the video, if you do enjoy, do drop a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already.